The beautiful thing about Fox's animated TV series, Bob's Burgers, is that the charm is right there in the title. You enjoy burgers? Wonderful! Here's a show that will make you feel the same way. For those who are unfamiliar, this movie is just like a burger. Alluring, to the point where you're almost tempted to rewatch it again and again. And let me give you guys a brief so you can know how much of a killer movie this is. The Bob's Burgers movie follows Bob Belcher and his wife Linda. They are the so-called namesake owners of a burger store. And suddenly, a crisis threatens to bring their family business to its knees. While this is happening, we are shown their children. Tina, Jean, and Louise become so driven to prove themselves and others. This leads them to what we call a crazy adventure. Well, this may eventually benefit their parents. There are countless ways to prepare a burger, just like there are countless ways to prepare pizza. But the basics are the same everywhere, and no matter how many burgers you've had, those basics can still surprise you. And one such surprise is this Bob's Burgers movie. Its long-running series doesn't stray far from the movie. Just like any other episode of the show, this movie is just like them. It finished its 12th season in late May with its 238th episode. Almost most of Bob's Burgers seasons can be summed up in this way, and after watching the movie, you'll agree that the film is no different. So this time, the Belcher's Burger Joint is in danger from a huge sinkhole that is right outside their front door, which stops them from working. But these guys must work during the annual festival, because this is a matter of survival, and they can't take shots at it, can they? And since the school is to finish, all the Belcher kids want to leave their unique impression. Tina, the oldest child, is secretly horny and wants to kiss the boy she likes. Jean has created a vibroslap-like instrument out of spoons and a napkin holder that he plans to use to fulfill his childhood dream of forming a band. It's exciting to see the children's journey through this. And Louise, who is never seen without her pink bunny-eared hat, wants to prove that she is brave. She will go to the lengths of risking her hat falling off. And surprisingly, the fact is that the only thing that makes her feel brave is the hat. But keeping these aside, there is more stuff than the mundane affairs of a typical episode. This time, murder is involved in the Bob's Burgers movie. The Belcher stories eventually connect with the story of who was murdered and why, and that's precisely what happens. Seeing them trying to include a murder plot into a Bob's Burger story feels a little out of place. Don't you guys think so? Well, this is what makes this show so entertaining. In some ways, it's just an excuse, right? They just want to make sure the story is big enough to wrap a film around. The murder plot ensures there's room for characters like the Belcher's landlord, Calvin Fishholder, and his weirdo brother Felix. So we can put it like this. This whole thing is just a farce. It's a one-off film based on a long-time running TV show. So it has to make sure to not really upset the status quo. And that's perfectly fine. Bob's Burgers is just awesome like its name, which is the pure definition of delicious everyday food. And the movie does a fantastic job, we must say. Making subtle changes into magnificent surprises is a big thing. Unfortunately, there were fewer songs than expected. So the movie has more songs, but they aren't musical. The animation is beautiful and crisp. Speaking about the script, it keeps its references to pop culture to a minimum. This might be your first Bob Burgers experience, but trust me when I say it's adorable enough that it won't be your last. And to be honest, it's difficult to dish out some serious criticism at the Bob's Burgers movie. It is just as challenging to find an awful burger. Bob's Burgers is available on TV for free. Is it entertaining enough and worth your time? Yes, it is! While every burger fan has a favorite, it's uncommon to find one worth avoiding. But it's your call though. You just have to try and find reasons for not watching such a fantastic movie. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. See you guys next time!